Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be unboxing and showing you the new Dogman board game that Dav Pilkey recently released. This is a really cool approach to what Dav Pilkey has been doing, so I want to show you what's going to be in the board game, and let's try to figure it out. So here is the package right here. Let's just pretend I didn't open the box and look what's inside. Just pretend like I'm opening this for the very first time. That's nice. I like that cover. I think, oh, it's Attack of the Fleas, so it's based off of Lord of the Fleas, but they changed one word. Ages 6 and up, 2 to 6 players. Pretend like I have a lot of participants here so I can play with them. So here's the cover right here. Saki, Dogman Attack of the Fleas. Here it is, a little bit of a reference to Lord of the Fleas. And here is the sub cover. It's up to you to save the city. And some more storyline right there. And this is basically what the board game will look like inside. It's just a long rectangular board, and there's a lot of features. So I don't know how to play it yet, and I haven't opened the box yet. So here it is. Let's open it together for the very first time. Here we go. Here it is. Here's how it's packaged. So on the top, here it is, the board game itself, like a 3-piece trifold thing that you used in school for your science project. Yep, okay, and it actually looks pretty good like that. So, Dogman Attack of the Fleas, here it is right here. It is a long rectangular piece, and it says crash. Crash. Now, let's see what are the aspects of this board game. We have some cardboard cutout bits and bobs, and then the robot, and then we have thingies and kablam. Not sure what that does, but deal with it. Let go. Anyways, putting together a Robo-Brontosaurus. So basically you have the instructions right here how to put them together, and this part is how do you play the game. So it has contents, object of the game, setup, so how do you set up the game, and how to play and how to win, and then some super secret mode at the end. I knew this was gonna happen. Totally did. So let's actually start building this thing up. So I'm gonna read the object of the game right here. The Fleas, fuzzy little animal squad are up to no good. They're using the Robo-Brontosaurus to destroy the town. Work together to stop the Fleas before they leave the city in ruins. The object is to destroy the Robo-Brontosaurus before it reaches the end of the city and the end of the game. Then, for all players to get back to Dogman's house within 3 turns for the Super Buddies to win. Yes, pretty cool. Alright, so I guess these are the tokens, and these are the Super Buddies. They are double-sided, very premium. Oh, I'm gonna show this to you. Oh, the cutouts leave the board as fast as my... I could not resist. Alright everyone, so here's the whole set laid out. I've taken a lot of time on this, so I hope you appreciate. What I don't know what to do with is this kablam thing right here. Maybe it's just a piece of packaging, or maybe I actually figured out what it is. So the kablam piece is actually to hold the brontosaurus together. So let's do that. So here's how you actually play. It all says it right here. So how to play. The last player to have read a Dav Pilkey book goes first. That player spins the spinner and moves their player on the game board. So when you have players, you actually need to choose who wants what player. I'm gonna choose Sarah Haddow for now. Okay, so I guess I can move it down the yellow line up to Dogman, and I've landed on a tool. Well, it's actually two tools. I'm not sure what I can do with them yet. Oh, I see. So the players, these super buddies, they can only move on the red or yellow, whoops. They can only move on the yellow or red lines, and the super brontosaurus guy can only move on the red line towards the end. And the end, it's actually back there, the end. And there's actually a lot of interesting things you can find. There's prison, there's closed, sign that's ripped, and then here's a reference to one of the books. I think that's Unleashed. Yeah, that's Unleashed. A reference. Here's another prison actually, and here's Dogman's home. Interesting reference they made right there. It actually goes through the whole board. You can see it goes from there all the way to here, and as I remember, it's from the Unleashed book, one of my favorite books in the series. Just says I know a lot about Dogman. Alright, so here's the next step on how to play. If a player lands on a tool token, the player flips over the tool token to reveal what the tool has been uncovered and places it in front of them for use on a later turn. So I've landed on a tool token. Let's flip these guys over. 2 shrink rays. Yeah, not sure what that does, but other than to shrink stuff. Not sure how it can affect the game. Oh, it says the different tool tokens, and shrink ray says players must land on the Robobrontosaurus's space, removing one piece from its base. The shrink ray can also be used with a chopper or invisible spray on the same turn to move more quickly. And by the way, I did spin the spinner. It landed on 2, so I should move 2 spaces. I'm gonna go, well, I guess the only place I can go is left or right or up and down. I'm gonna go over to the left again, so I'm moving closer to the Brontosaurus, who doesn't want to stay upright. Well, I guess he can just be like that for the game. It says play continues clockwise, so I should have moved this way. Yeah, okay, clockwise, so it moves toward the end. So the goal is basically to remove all 3 pieces from the Robobrontosaurus's base. And what they're talking about is these pieces right here. And if you did that, you can try to move closer to the end, where you win. Yay! So what you don't want to do is for this guy to move up to the end, where you basically fail. I guess there's a player that actually replaces this guy. So one player goes for this, one player goes for the dinosaur, one player goes for Sarah, and so on. Yeah, so like I said, the goal is to destroy the base, and this is basically a speed game. Every time a player moves, the dinosaur moves 1 spot too, and he can only move on this red line. And let me just count how many spots. There's 15 spots, so you have to get to the end and destroy the base before he gets to the end. So I recommend you get this board game too, so you can play around with it. I don't currently have any players I can use this with, but you get the whole point. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this montage unboxing and explanation on how to play this. Again, it's a very cool game. I really like the design of it and the motion and references in general. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Love y'all.